Yo, welcome back to another video. As much as I say, don't really like playing point guard, I have made another point guard. What a surprise. This is the Russell Westbrook build. So it's athletic, it has some strength, it has that rebounding, a little bit of defense, some passing, pretty much an all-around general on the floor. And since making this build, it has been rising the ranks of my favorite PG builds I've made this year. I've made around 6-7 of them, all different NBA players. Checked them out on the channel. I think it's just because it fits my play style. I like the slashing, I like playing defense, the ability to grab a rebound's nice. Appreciate all the support on recent videos. Been on the grind lately. I've been consistently streaming over on Twitch, so if you want to see some of these builds in action, solo or squads, check me out, twitch.tv/Healy6. And if you are looking for other people to play with or other people to talk builds with, join the Discord, discord.gg/Healy6. Hope to see you in there. We are now in the builder. PG 6'4", 222 pounds, 6'11" wingspan. Russ's wingspan's a little bit shorter, but I needed 6'11" to get the rebounding up to 80, so that's what we went with. Starting off with the finishing. The close shot is at 75. That's just what it locks at because we have the driving layup at 90. If you've watched some recent videos, you know I love this 90 layup attribute. You get the physical finisher on gold, and it really helps when you're driving to the basket. You think you might get a dunk, and instead you get a layup. Driving dunk we have at 88. This is where I'm going to use 5 of my cap breakers. We went with 93 driving dunk on this build. Standing dunk is at 45. So if we're under the basket, we're going to get those standing dunks easily. And then the post control is just a link to some attribute. The shooting, 86 mid-range. You know, Russ isn't like the best shooter ever. 86 mid-range, we upgraded it 3 to 89. So you get that set shot on gold. You get silver badges for the other ones. Three-pointer is at 75. It's decent. I'm able to hit shots when I'm open. I rhythm shoot everything. I shoot over 50% on my Jokic build, and that has like 85 mid-range. Only silver set shots, so I'll be fine with the 75. 84 free throw. Moving over to the playmaking. 85 pass, 86 ball handle, 86 speed with ball. If you do want to use some cap breakers over here, you can upgrade your ball handle 1 to get the Russell Westbrook animations. You can upgrade your speed with ball 1 to get the Russell Westbrook dribble style. I know he probably deserves more ball handle, but I wanted other areas upgraded. I do fine with the 86, and I use takeovers that boosts the ball handle anyway, so that's fine with me. Moving over to the defense, you got the 85 perimeter, so you get silver defensive badges. And when we get down to the strength, you're going to see you have gold immovable enforcer. That's big. 60 steal, pretty standard. 68 block, pretty standard. So if you do need that chase down or a steal in the lanes, you'll be able to get them. The rebounding, we have maxed out the rebounding. We got the 80 defensive, 75 offensive. So this build is a dog on the boards. Unfortunately, you are 6'4", so height does play a factor with some of the rebounds, but it has been pretty fun crashing the board sometimes and trying to snag over your center. And then we move over to the physicals. Now this area, if you do want to change it up some, let's say you don't have as many cap breakers as me, you don't have any cap breakers at all, you could definitely lower the agility if you want. You could definitely lower the speed a little if you want. I did this though, because eventually I'm going to hit vet 2. And I want that 92 speed. I'm going to have 92 speed, 88 agility. That's going to get me Hall of Fame slippery off ball, which will work with dexing, or if I decide to pass to my center, cut to the basket. And having 92 speed in general, this is going to be my quickest build by a little bit. We got the 85 strength. This gets you Hall of Fame strong handles. This gets you the gold immovable. You get brick wall. You get box out beast on silver. And then the 80 vertical, that is so you get posterizer on gold. And you also get aerial wizard on Hall of Fame. So that's nice. All done with the build. Unfortunately, you do not get a Russell Westbrook comparison. You get Cole Anthony, LaMelo Ball, Scoot Henderson, and the name comes out to be Inside the Arc Shot Creator. The cap breakers, you could see, got the 93 driving dunk, 89 mid-range. I think it offered for me to rename this to be like a mid-range slasher. I have too many of those, so I just left it as the Inside the Arc Shot Creator. It's fine with me. These are the animations I am using in the video. You guys, free throw layup, spin jumper, hop jumper. As I said, we don't get his dribble moves, but there wasn't too many that made an impact. So I didn't necessarily feel like the 87 was enough to justify at this moment. I do get another cap breaker this season. I could always upgrade it then. So the jump shot I use in the video, I looked up like a Russell Westbrook jump shot fix, and this is what I came up with. I forgot who made the video. It's out there somewhere. KJ Simpson, Dennis Schroeder, Oscar Robertson. Russ's jump shot's not great, so needed something a little similar. We are now on the gameplay portion of this video. I got 3 gameplays for you. 2 of them came down to the wire, so I had to make the right plays in this video. And yeah, you'll see how much of an impact this build makes. As I've stated before, if you're not rhythm shooting at this point in the game cycle, you are doing yourself a disservice. Rhythm shooting helps out a ton, especially when you play on builds like this, which have like a 75 three-pointer. Now, if I did not necessarily care to make this a Russell Westbrook build, I could have easily made this have an 89 three-pointer. I could have flipped my mid-range and my three-pointer. It would have been fine that way. But I'm not doing that on a Russ build. Russ shot a lot of middies in his time. He was known to drive into the basket, and he was not a super great three-point shooter, so it was not going to make it unrealistic there. You, on the other hand, this is your build. Do whatever you want. I like making mine a little more realistic in the sense of getting close to how players play. That's what makes it fun. Otherwise, you'd end up with the same build every single time. We're just like very similar builds. Earlier in the year, I made a Rajon Rondo build. That was a lot of fun. This build, very comparable, I'd say. The Rondo, unfortunately, he was 6'1". The strength wasn't necessarily there. As good as the defense was on that build, the height makes it just like a little unfortunate. And I love the passing on that build. But when I'm playing with people who don't know how to score, you're playing with people who don't have the mentality of get me that basketball, I am going to drop 30 points. I'm going to do what it takes to win. Can't play on that build. It's unfortunate. Every time I play on the Rondo build, I am sitting there being like, come on, who wants to step up here? So with this build, I can do that. If my team is struggling to score, or I'm playing with some people who like aren't as aggressive scoring the basketball, I can take matters into my own hands with this. I got the high dunk, the high layup, which really helps out. So if I do drive to the basket, get hit out of a dunk, I'm still able to finish at the rim, or not even hit out of it, just like I don't get a dunk animation. Some builds I have like high dunk, but my layup's like a 71, which I can make open layups then, but it's like the ones that get any contest, then I'm gonna miss the shot. And compared to the Rondo build, I don't have 99 pass on this build. Obviously, I do have 85, more than enough. It would have been nice to get like 89 to get Halliburton pass style, but none's fine. None's a decent one. You could use Fox at this level as well. I've been using none, and I have been getting some Russ-esque passes, I feel. Like where both feet come off the ground. It's like an overhead two-handed pass. So I think that's kind of fun. And last comparison compared to the Rondo, I got the immovable enforcer. So even though this build is good defensively with the perimeter, that immovable enforcer is nice. And the agility, 88 agility with this perimeter defense, very tough for people to get by me. 88 agility is nice. Moving around, staying in front of your guy. I think the highest one I have is 92, and that's on my Tony Allen. Besides that, I got 82 strictly for shooting badges on my like 99 mid-range, 99 3-point builds. But those aren't like great defensively. This build though helps out a ton. I got the 87 speed. I already feel so quick. And I'm super excited to get that 92. It would have been nice to get some speed with ball. Like if I was a legend on this build, yeah, that speed with ball would be getting close to 91. Maybe I would have forced the 91. And this would be Russ-esque with the 90 plus speed, 90 plus speed with ball, all athletic. But that's something I'm only going to dream about. This Vet 2 grind taking forever. I feel like I'm getting 1% to 2% a day. It's mainly just because I play solo rack. I do look in the Discord to play with some people. Like on this build, I try to play with groups. So join the Discord. If I played threes more, or I played events, I probably would have been Vet 2. Also, I'm elite. That doesn't help. But anyways, I'm going to hit Vet 2 at some point this season. And after that, I definitely have to get all of the builds out once again in their Vet 2 form. Expect that. I got so many builds, so you might see like a daily uploads streak at some point. That's pretty unrealistic because I do work and don't want to like do daily uploads. But I have so many at this point where I could get those daily uploads out if I wanted. I am curious though. In the comments down below, let me know how many cap breakers you're working with. Like I feel like at this point, a lot of people have hit that starter 3 mark for the 5 cap breakers, and they probably hit level 40 once or twice minimum. So they should have like 7, 6, 7, 8-ish minimum. So let me know in the comments. Let me know if you've made any new builds recently, what NBA players you've done. Join the Discord, post the build there. I'd love to see your work on them. Because for me, I am a build fiend. I don't fully put money on a build until I look at it about 10 different times. And I tweak an attribute once or twice. I also have another question that you guys might be able to answer. I've been playing a decent amount of squad rec recently, which has been nice. No doubt about that. Got a question though. Why, as a shooting guard, do you go to the corner on offense? You are the second best scorer, maybe even the best scorer with attributes on the court. And you are the second best dribbler / playmaker on the court as well. What are you doing in the corner? Too many times I play against decent teams. My shooting guard goes to the corner and they can't do much there. Yeah, they can cut, but sometimes I'm getting pressured up top. Sometimes I'm doing too much on the offense. I need my sidekick. I need my Robin right there next to me to get an easy bucket when I need him to. I don't need a power forward with 50 ball handle, 35 speed with ball standing at the hash. They can easily dunk and shoot out the corner. This is something I've noticed. Personally, as a shooting guard, when I'm on those builds, I am claiming that hash position because I want to take over games sometimes. When I'm on that shooting guard, I am that guy who wants to get a bucket every single possession. I'm not going to call for it, but if I do get that pass to me, yeah, I'm taking 1-2 dribbles, taking a mid-range, taking that wide open 3-pointer if I'm there, making an impact. It's just something I've been thinking about the past couple days. I will say, I'm a little disappointed I didn't make this build earlier in the year. This build fits my play style so much. I've been watching some Russell Westbrook build videos. And if you guys know who DevCon is, he uploaded a Russell Westbrook power forward video. That is very interesting. It's like a 6'5" power forward that just is a dog on the rebounds. So go check that out. DEVKON makes a lot of creative builds. Made a 6'5" Russell Westbrook power forward. I think I made this build around the time he finally got around to uploading that video too. I forgot to mention the takeover I am using in this video. So if you are listening this deep into the video, yeah, you're getting some extra info. Proud of you. I was using the Kryptonite takeover, which boosted speed with ball, and dunking. You can see it on the screen. You get the dunking takeover as well. And while I was looking at some of the takeovers, the dunking takeover overrated. It does not help you dunk more, I will tell you that. I wanted the speed and speed with ball increase. And what I found out is Flash fits that criteria. You get speed with ball, and you also get ball handle. So I said I wish I could have the higher ball handle on this build. The Flash takeover increases it into the 90s. And you do get a better takeover. You get the blur takeover, which is way better than the dunking one. And with the blur, you're going to get blow-bys way more, which guess what? Will lead to dunking. How crazy is that? It's going to help you dunk more just because you're going to get to the rim easier in comparison to the dunking takeover. So there's a little tip. I went to the street ball courts, went up against Danny Dunkman 25 times, unlocked the Flash takeover, and now I'm cooking even more on this Russ build. We're getting close to the end of the video, so if you guys have enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, subscribe down below, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.